this point. Jeff Sica joins us this morning. Jeff, we used to call you the perma bear. I don't know whether that's fair, but you do see more problems on the horizon, perhaps a credit crisis of some sort, would you think?
Yeah, and Ashley, I'm not a perma bear, but I understand that I tend to look at some of the negatives. But one thing I could say is, last night I couldn't sleep. And I think it had a lot to do with all the Italian pastries I ate, but I think it also had to do with this big concern that I have about the banks. So if you look at the economy, Ashley, 70% of the growth of the economy is directly related to credit funded spending. So you have, essentially what that means is companies borrowing money and spending to grow. And they've been borrowing money at very low interest rates. Credit has been somewhat loose. And now you have the banks, which in the last 2 weeks, the Dallas Fed put out a report to show the health of the banking industry. That number has collapsed. So in the last 2 weeks, loans have dried up, credit standards have increased. So what that shows is there's a very serious credit crisis on the horizon. Now, keep in mind, the market has been rallying on this bailout bonanza when the Fed injected $500 billion to shore up the liquidity, which does, in fact, help sentiment. But if the banks, a lot of these being the smaller banks, 250 billion or less, if the banks cut down on lending, we have some serious concerns with that.